If you think your graduation that is coming up or that came up was one of the best days you had, you took Instagram stories, you took your pictures, you were having on the yearbook, you were putting your quotes and stuff like that. If you think that was awesome, I'm going to tell you why I am not going to my graduation ceremony. This is going to hurt my family because I know they're watching. And I want to tell you that I will not be walking to the stage. I will not be graduating high school. Now, I bet somebody's thinking, like, bro, this kid has F's, full F's. No, in fact, I'm mostly a B to A student. I'm a straight A so far this school year. But there's nothing to celebrate. There is nothing to celebrate as we're graduating high school. We didn't make anything. Most people graduate high school. Thousands of hundreds of a school are graduating high school at 2026. Across America, everywhere. Across the world, graduation is happening across the world. Thousands of people are graduating. There's nothing special on this. And I'm not saying this as like, hey, look at me, I'm the number one guy. I'm going to be the top of the top or whatever it is, and I want all the attention for myself. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that there is no reason to be celebrating something that usually people are end up unfulfilled with. About 80 to 90% of people in the United States are unfulfilled, and that's an statistics you can go check. How can it be that you're preparing us for whatever's going to come next, and yet people are unfulfilled? People are the rates are going up every year. No one's becoming happier. Things are costing more. Workers are without a purpose nowadays. People don't know what to do with their lives. OnlyFans models are making more than teachers and doctors. Yeah, some of them OnlyFans models are making more than doctors. Don't you think it's a little crazy where we're at right now? The education system, like, are people really educated? Because all I see is the Democrats calling Republicans stupid and the Republicans calling the Democrats stupid. Are they both stupid? Who is stupid? Instead of teaching us the real things, we're not getting really thought what really matters. But that's not the reason I'm not going to my sub. That's not the reason why I'm not going to my graduation. The reason I'm not going to my graduation is because I'm a total failure. I don't know how people can think that they can live life and they haven't done anything through their high school years other than just have A's and go to work, and somehow they think they deserve a ceremony or a party or whatever it is. There's no accomplishment in that. There's no accomplishment in you walking throughout the stage and getting a paper and people celebrating you because of that. There's nothing important that you did in high school. There's nothing that sets you apart from a different person or really fill you as a person. It's all to make you think that you achieved something. But hey, at the end of the day, you still got years ahead of you. There's still going to be moments where it's going to be hard in life. And I'm not saying like, oh, life is all gonna be hard. Let's just cry ourselves. I'm not saying that. Live the moment, of course, and that's something we're going to talk about across this YouTube channel. Living the moment is one of the hardest things to do, yet it's one of the best things you can do. And I still struggle with it. But the reason it's not a celebration is because most people live to the 80s, about 60 to 80 years. We are being about 18 years by now. That's 1/4, if we're lucky, of our lives. We don't know when our life is gonna just end. We don't know if tomorrow we can hop in our cars and then some crazy guy is driving. We don't know if some crazy student is gonna bring a nice chuk into school, you know? We don't know that. To me, it's just crazy how people are going to graduate high school and going to retire when they're 60, when they're on their late 50s. That's 30 years more from now on. You only have one life. Do you understand that? I want you to know that 1 in 400 trillion, 1 in 400 trillion, you literally won one of the biggest lotteries you could win in your life. Literally in your life. and yet you're going to spend 1/3 of your life working. And don't forget, one other third is sleeping. And don't forget, one of the last 1/3 that you have in your life, you're doom scrolling, you're watching Netflix, you're watching series that don't matter. Why do people high school, the high school ceremony, they make it seem like a little part. And you know what? My grandparents, older people, parents, friends of my parents, they all talk, oh, high school was the good old days. Yeah, because you didn't know how to use them. Personally, in my high school career, not good. Not because my grades weren't good. My socializing, not that wasn't a problem. What the problem was is that I could see the people struggling with 30s, with 40s, with 50s, struggling in their marriages, struggling with their kids, struggling with making payments. They celebrated this 30 years ago to be in the spot you are. What celebration do you make? What's the purpose of doing that? You only have one life, and you tell me you're going to spend 1/3 of your life suffering, and then the next 1/3 of your life you're gonna numb yourself with doom scrolling, with watching videos, with watching. I'm not saying to click out this video. Hey, it helps me, right? But think about it. What are you looking for in YouTube? What are you looking for in Instagram? Most of the times I see myself mad, I usually scroll. That's something I realize in myself. I see that most people, when they get ashamed or when they feel uncomfortable in a situation, they start doom scrolling. What is a real reason? What are you escaping? Because maybe the enemy, whoever you think that is trying to get you so numb because they don't want to see your full potential. I have a struggle with doing my full potential. But this is how I'm here. I had no idea what I was going to do in a YouTube video. I had no idea how I was going to turn the camera on. I had no space on my phone. I didn't know what to do. I was trying to download this. I was trying to move the files to my computer. Nothing worked. Somehow I got it working. What I'm telling you is, it's not going to make sense. It's not going to be an easy path as high school made it. Okay? Nobody has told you this of your teachers. But it's not going to be step by steps. The PowerPoints they give you, the assignments they give you, the work that they give you, the tests that they give you is a step by step. You start with question 1, you go to question 10. The PowerPoint, you start with an introduction, you finish with the links. It's all set up. But when it comes to your life, when it comes to your potential, nothing is set up. It's on you to set it up. It's on you to feel your full potential. No one is going to come and feel these steps for you. Oh, this is what you gotta do, this is what you gotta do, this is what you gotta do. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to be living what someone else's structure, what they think life is a structure. People think that, oh, okay, you go to high school, then you go to college, then you get a good job, then you retire, and then you die. Awesome, right? People have set it up that way. But because the school has put you that mindset, and it's a killer. It's a killer, okay? It's going to kill your life. If you think that you can just live life automatically, like just live life like a robot, go ahead and do it. But you're going to feel unfulfilled. You're going to feel that there's an emptiness inside you, that you're never gonna fulfill the things that you wanted to fulfill. Think about it right now. Where do you want to be? Where do you see yourself in the 5 years? Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Because if you don't know, or you have like the perfect idea of exactly the steps you're gonna do, life is not perfect. Life is going to humiliate you in one way or the other. I'm telling you this right now. It has humiliated me in so many ways throughout my high school career. It has killed my business, which I lost more money. Well, I finally recovered, but at the moment, we lost so much money with the business. And then the business fell apart. My business partner fell apart. I started my trading career because I was like, okay, I gotta do something. I lost so much money. I thought I was gonna make it. I thought I was gonna be so good at it. I lost so much money. And then I tried to create a course for AI that is gonna, it didn't work. This is my, like, the YouTube channel that you're watching right now. This is it. This is kind of my dream. I have fell over and over again because I didn't have a structure. And structure, like, what I mean is, life is not gonna follow the structure that you have. It's not gonna be like school. You can see yourself how you want to structure things, and you can follow that, but it's not gonna be like that. You're gonna have to pivot a lot, and that's what school doesn't teach you. The pivoting you're gonna have to do is going to be a lot. It's going to hurt a lot. Sometimes you're gonna have to cut roads and use the concrete on the old road to make new roads. Sometimes you're gonna have to close roads. Sometimes you're gonna forget roads. And that's okay. Because at the end of the day, you're going somewhere. But if you're just driving and cruising along where everybody's going, everybody at the end, it feels unfulfilled, empty, depressed, anxiety. They have problems with their family. Is that what you want to end up? Then go ahead. To me, it's just impossible how I'm going to live 2/3 of my life just disappear. One for sleep, one by working, and then second, and the third one. If I don't stop my doom scrolling, if I don't stop watching series that don't matter, I just don't understand how most of the kids in my high school are looking. I never turned the camera on, did I? Oh my gosh, I'm about to say, dude, that'd be crazy. I just don't understand how the kids in my age are like talking about Stranger Things, or talking about video games, or talking, and that's not a bad thing to talk about. What I'm saying is that it's their whole life. It's their whole life after high school. They're getting out of school. They think they've done enough, and they just go and chill to their house. I just can't chill like that. If you're gonna say I'm anxious, yeah, I'm anxious. You're telling me 1/3 of my life is gonna be gone, and this is the only life I'm gonna get? Or like, listen to yourself. Listen to yourself. If there's somebody out there that's listening, 2/3 of your life is gone, just like that. If you choose the normal career, to me, there's no way that I'm going through the high school steps, and I'm going to have a normal career because I don't want to spend 1/3 of my life working for somebody else's dream, or whatever it is that I work for. I don't want to spend 1/3 of my life. If I'm going to spend 1/3 of my life, I better be doing something I like, because your time is limitless. Okay? Most of y'all respect more money than your life. You rather do. I have friends, dude, that are going to work from like 5 p.m. to 4 a.m. and then they'll go back to school. Just like that. But then when they have the free time to do something with their time, what do? They choose to watch Netflix, Hulu. They rather watch TikTok, Instagram. And you know what I say? Like, internally, they deserve it. They deserve it. You don't want to do anything better with your life. You don't want to go out and make something for your life. And then they argue about their jobs. Oh, I'm so tired of going to job at 4 a.m. in the morning. Oh, I'm so tired that this and that. Oh, I'm so tired. And I'm like, if you're so tired, then change something. If you don't like it, then change it. But nah, that's what the school doesn't teach you. School's not gonna teach you. That's when you have to learn the hard way, and most people don't learn it because they don't know how to learn their situations. Just take one recession, and most people are gone. Just take one pandemic, and most people are going to struggle a lot because they don't know how to pivot. They don't know how to change. We're living in the good times. The bad times where we make good men or strong men. Is that what you want to say? It. The bad times is when we make weak men, or like I don't know. I have it backwards. Don't matter. All right. But the weak men are here. Basically, that's what I'm saying. The weak people are here. And so if you're watching this right now and you're listening to what I'm saying, take advantage. These people don't care about their lives. These people are willing to sell their lives for money. You can make business out of them. Okay? And oh, I'm a crazy guy that wants to make business out of people. That's what they want. They want money. They want comfort. They want to keep paying their Netflix. They want to keep paying their, subscriptions. They want to keep paying their OnlyFans. They want to keep paying, bullcrap. They want to keep paying their addictions, basically. They want to keep paying their snacks. They want to keep paying their motivation. They want to keep paying their internet. Because once Instagram is gone, once TikTok is gone, they're gonna have to realize their emptiness and how far they've fallen behind. Let's make millions out of them. They don't want to change. They don't want to think about their lives. They don't want to move around their situation. Let's take them. They want money, we'll give them money. People just don't realize that if they think for a second, the amount of things there's to do with technology, and YouTube channel is one of them, by the way. Like, there's so many things you can do. Sell AIs, create AIs. There's so many things you can do with AIs. You can learn. Google has a bunch of courses, by the way, a bunch of courses you can take. Then you just put it on LinkedIn. There's literally in Reddit. If you look LinkedIn promos or whatever, they're going to give you promos, and you can get like LinkedIn like premium for like $12 a year, something like that. It's really cheap, and that's it. You get a certificate in like 3 months. Now you're paying LinkedIn premium for like $12 a year or whatever it is, and that's it. Like you got a you got a job. I'm probably paying a lot more than going through high school and getting a high school diploma, whatever it is. And you know what you can do with that job? Increase it. But people don't know how to take initiative. People don't know how to pivot. People don't know how to do that, and that's what we're gonna talk in this channel. Honestly, I know this is a hard, like, welcoming video, but I really don't care. Most of you guys are just going to chill out and not change your lives, because it's better for y'all to stay numb, to not realize the errors that you have. Because once you understand that the errors that you have, the brokenness that you have, the emptiness that is in your life, the goals that you don't really like are never gonna take initiative on, that the procrastination that you have in yourself, once you realize all that, that's when you're gonna feel truly depressed. That's when you're gonna truly feel that there's no one willing to help you, that your friends really never care, that if you went and tried your hardest. They never did. If they did, they would have pushed you a little bit, wouldn't they? And it's all you to blame. There's no one else to blame. You let yourself here. And once you realize that you're a truly failure, the only way is to go up. But most people rather never even get to realize that they're there. The first step to overcoming an addiction is to know that you have it. But people live in a prison. The best way to keep a prisoner in prison is to never let them know they're in prison. And that's most of y'all. And I'm glad. Because the elites, the politicians, the people in the higher class, they know that. You don't want to live life. You want to numb yourself. You don't want to see your errors. You want to see distractions. You don't want to see love. You want lust. You don't want to say the real things. You want jokes, dark humor, and stupidity. And we're going to give it to you. We're going to feed you that. And I'm glad you're going to take it. Because that's the only way you're going to learn. That's the only way I learn. And that's what we're going to talk in another video. I know I'm saying that a lot, but now that I'm saying all this, there's a lot of things I want to talk about. 2021, I was addicted to lust and I snapped out. It's like, what am I doing with my life? And, I haven't overcome lust, but compared to 2021, holy cow, my friend. I tell you, that kid, I don't even know how in 13 years old he knew that much. But hey, if you're listening to anything I'm saying right now, high school is not a freaking ceremony to have at the end. It's not. I'm not going to have it because it's not worth it. I'm a complete failure. I haven't achieved what I wanted to achieve. I barely make it a couple, I'm just going to say $3,000 out of all the things I have done throughout high school. That I never even took a job. I have a job. They never call me. But aside from that, the things I took initiative, the business I did, the trading I did, $3,000 right there. It's not a lot. For me, it's not a lot. For you people that think $20 is a lot an hour, you only have one life and you're selling your soul for $20 an hour. You're selling your life for $15 an hour, for $40 an hour. It's not enough for me. I only got one life. I'm going to sell my life. I'm going to sell parts of my life for money. No, I'm not doing that. You can do that all you want. You can conform yourself with all you want. They can make you believe what's expensive and what's cheap and what's affordable. They can make you believe that. And it's true. To anybody that has heard, if you don't want to look at the price, tag, then you don't look at the clock when you're working. But if you're never going to escape your work, it's also a problem. And then we'll talk about your job or anything like that. But I'm telling you, if you want to make it out of here, don't follow the school system. The school system is here for the structure. Here's how you do it. We'll teach you how to do it. And they put that mindset on you. If you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to be a businessman or a businesswoman, if you're watching this, or you just have that entrepreneurship mindset, Don't follow the school rule. Don't follow it. If you want to be one of the elites one day, which I hope you don't, because I mean they're pretty ass. I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty ass. Then don't follow the school rule. The school book rule. It's bullcrap. It's all BS. So thank you to my parents, my friends, my family that's watching. But I'm not going to conform to losing 1/3 of my life. If I do, I'm a complete failure. If I do, I'm gonna be happy I never celebrate high school. And if I don't, and I make my dreams, I'm going to be happy I didn't celebrate high school because it's the right thing to do. I don't want to remember high school as my golden years because I know the golden years are going to come. By realizing that most people, 80-90% of them, are stuck in a 9 to 5 and then stuck into their addictions while I'm retiring at my early 20s and hopefully really soon at 18 if I can. That'd be a dream. Because I don't want to live a life where I'm selling my life for money. I'm sick of that. I've been working for 1 year and I'm already sick of selling my life for $20 an hour. Knowing that I could die at any moment. Knowing that if I do live as much as I can, 60 to 80 years old, I'm going to be selling my life for $20 to $40 an hour, and maximum, maybe even 100. I'm not selling my life. I'm glad people are though, so we can just buy them cheap. Take care, guys. See you later.